What's up, guys? Rob from Legit News Gaming here, bringing you another episode of LA Noire, and I guess we'll just overwrite this bottom save, sure. But in this episode, we're moving on to the next case in the arson desk. Last time we found some criminals, some arsonists, and some dude who was trying to make other people become arsonists, and you know, the whole 9 yards. We ended up getting them and charging him, so everything should be fine. There should be no more burning buildings in the streets of LA, even though we learned that some of the gas heaters that are being installed are are faulty. So let's see what the hell's going on here. Right. Well, I don't really know what to say about that other than oof and maybe ouch. Oof, owie my bones. No, not really. I don't really know why oof, owie my bones would be the default reaction to that, but that was a bit creepy. That was kind of weird. I don't know what the hell that guy was doing.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4
Oh
victims.
boy.
Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Hobart. Alright, no fluff, no banter, no BS, just right into the case. I like to see it. Let's go see what's going on here. Locations, house fire. Alright. Alright. My partner gonna say anything? Oh,
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you.
Tell me about it, Herschel. Tell me
Tell me
about
about
it.
it.
The new housing development is a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend.
Wow, that
Developers
sucks.
gonna have some very angry customers. A shame about Jeff.
Oh,
The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? They'll have kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
well, I mean, if he didn't do anything illegal, you can't really arrest him for just being weird.
Left up ahead.
As much as we might want to put him in jail for being a strange creepo. I'm stuck. Ah, there we go. People need to get out of my way. But that seems suspicious. That an entire housing development just happens to burn down all at once. Jeez, how far away is this place?
Keep going through the turn. At the next turn, take a right.
Go right here. Jeez, I was driving all the way out to the boonies. But it sounds like this time we've got at least 4 dead in this house, so who knows? Maybe it has something to do with what I was saying, the faulty gas heaters that they were installing in houses. They were like known to be defective, so it's like, oh, good. Let's just keep using that model then. Ah, the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. How nice. Oh boy. Let's hope those. I really don't know what kind of word I want to use for them. Those shysters, swindlers, however you wanna call them, aren't involved, because we all know how well that turned out last time. Hello, friend.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Well, I did just eat, so sounds like prime time to see some gross stuff. Oh,
You have a name?
what the hell?
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch, he's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Who? I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem.
Jesus.
I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Was Phelps gonna say something? Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Jesus Christ. Well, alright. Whoever did this is one sick bastard.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Being a lunatic?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Oh my God.
Evidence?
Jesus. Oh, that is just disturbing. I mean, really, honestly. On the list of things I was expecting to see today, that was definitely not one of them. Ugh. I mean, if it's the same guy who's burning down houses, I mean, from before, he might have a point. It seems like he doesn't want to be killing people, he just wants to burn down houses, but then what's the motive for burning down the house? I guess he's just a crazy lunatic arsonist?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
You okay there, bud?
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story.
on board. Let's do it. Aces, let's do it.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
I'm okay with murdering the crazy loony that did this.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Hey, buddy.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
Yeah, well,
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
hello, Mr. Dudley.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
That doesn't seem quite right, and you're also not looking or making eye contact with me.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
So he got killed.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I mean, you just told me. You just told me they were being difficult. Why are you lying to me, son?
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
All of you.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Why is this guy like just... I feel like he's lying again. But he's not looking away. He's shuffling on his feet. I don't know. Rip.
I need more, Mr.
Wrong
Foreman.
answer.
Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
You're a jackass, buddy. Biggs, what do you got?
What do you think?
We need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working.
Does he have neighbors on this side we can go talk to? Doesn't seem like it. Who else can we talk to? Is there more evidence we can find and then talk to the neighbor more, maybe?
Seems irrelevant.
Maybe that's it. Maybe we have to find more evidence before we talk to the neighbor again. Again, I'm not really, you know, an investigator, but it probably
I doubt it.
isn't, you know, the best idea for Phelps to just be walking around his burned out house while it's partially still on fire. You know, you see all the smoke and stuff, but really, you're gonna look at the iron?
Circumstantial.
Let's see if there's anything going on in the basement. Besides being wet. Anything over here? No. As Phelps just gets his pants soaking wet. Jesus Christ, Phelps. Have some respect, buddy. Have some respect for your tailor.
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
That's, quite the explosion, friend. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the actual heater that went boom is probably outside somewhere. We go out this way? No, we have to go out the front. It's probably outside on the ground somewhere. Phelps, please.
Doesn't look like anything.
You can't go upstairs. Let's go. See if we can't find a heater line around here. Oh, a magazine or a newspaper article. Sure, let's see what's going on here. So I'll probably shut my mouth while this is playing. That way you guys can enjoy the story. Or not, or it's just gonna load a loading screen. How does one load a loading screen? Well, ask Cole Phelps. He'll tell ya.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven. Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Good looks, really. I mean, honestly, top-notch psychiatry work right there. How can you even argue the results? He found him, he helped him find his purpose, which is killing tons of people in burning buildings. I mean, you can't argue results, and that man gets results. Of course, he probably shouldn't be getting results if that means that people are gonna get massacred, but you know, results. All right, Oh yeah, here's the heating unit.
Looks like the same model.
Reginald Varley. Shocker. Let's see if there's anything else out here worth looking at. Well, there's still evidence to be found. But where? Okay, Phelps. Really? Can we go upstairs in the house? Whoever keeps making those, like, quips, this is not the time. There's probably some, like... some, like, small piece of evidence that I'm missing here. Oh, this is the part of the game that I don't miss, which is... Oh. You got some damage in your house, buddy. I'm just struggling to find, like, a brick or something that Phelps wants to look at. I don't think it's anything in the house, though. We've searched everything in the house, I think. Maybe it's in the basement? Let's go see if there's, like, some random piece of something somewhere. If I remember correctly, this case, when I did this, when I played through this game the first time, there is, like, some random piece of evidence you really don't expect. And if that's the case, I might end up just, what's it called? Kind of cutting to whenever I can find it. Is it in here? Or is it in the sandbox? Is it in the garbage cans, maybe? No? Alright. Since I've walked around the whole house, let me... Yeah, we'll take a cut here. It's about 25 minutes, and I'll go find this last piece of random evidence that's somewhere. And you guys can join me then.